is here.
Hello.
Everyone's
All right.
quiet. I'm gonna go get a headset because I can't hear people very well.
Yeah, I think one of the problems is I gotta convene the thing from the phone rather than from my headset. So maybe we'll just.
You sound pretty good to me.
Yeah, you sound good, dude.
Oh, thanks, man. That's
High
cool.
quality.
You guys all.
I mean,
you guys don't sound that
I
high
meant
quality.
your voice sounds great, bro. But I don't know about your equipment.
Yeah, my equipment is weak sauce tonight, and you guys are all like. Okay, don't care about the official rules of this place. Okay, sure, I guess I agree.
Only because you're forcing me to.
Oh wow, that sounds much better.
All right. Custom token markers. The zoom tool is back. Making custom character sheets is easier than ever. That's cool. I guess Roll20 got an update. Are you going? The cat was like, I really want to go out of here. And now she doesn't want to. I guess just wants the door open, of course. It's not happening, cat. All right. On the next Bardo, our heroes found themselves on the pleasure barge, whereupon the King Bran, who was secretly Sigismundo Stardust, the agent of Mr. Leonard Cohen, was creating a wonderful, pleasureful adventure for everybody. He gave the party an offer they could not refuse. And that is where we left it.
Yeah, guys, I feel like we're going to probably have to refuse this offer.
Yeah,
What?
that's
Impossible.
That's what we decided.
Did you talk to Abe Vigoda and T-Pain? Did you get their feedback?
No, but I mean, we could wait for T-Pain to perform before we leave.
Oh yeah, his show was killer. Are you gonna wait till after the cruise to talk to mention this to King Bran? Wink, wink.
I don't know. What do you think, guys? I think we should probably do it. Get out of here while we're on the cruise, or like Plan B is go back and be like, hey, we got this magic scroll, and we can make Bran walk again. I don't know.
Yeah, we can trick the people.
I mean, what does that get us? Like, why do we need to, like, at this point, our options are become civil servants, which sounds boring as shit, or, like, not only civil servants, but, like, I don't know, almost like we're cheating at life, like, super-powered civil servants, which is terrible. Or we just say peace and we leave. Like, why do we need to, like...
I think there was a little bit of worry. I think there was a little bit of worry that the people in Westeros wouldn't accept Bran, but in his walking form, I guess we were trying to get him to accept him in his as David Bowie or something. I don't know.
I mean, we could talk to Leonard and just see if he's okay with us giving the old French goodbye to Ziggy. I mean, like,
hold on, I'll be right back. Continue talking amongst yourselves.
Okay.
Yeah, I think when we left last time, our plan was to leave and get out of here and, forget these jobs that he has offered us.
Yeah, I mean, I just think, we were hired, for lack of a better word, to slay a dragon. We slayed a dragon.
Yep.
The king didn't really cooperate with us, so there were casualties. But I don't remember, help stabilize the realm as part of the deal.
No, man. I think like Ziggy's working for Leonard, so like, things, yeah, they kind of went sideways, but like, Leonard's got, I think what he wants, and he can probably keep Ziggy under control, and he'll probably be mad at us, but like, I think he can handle it.
Who's going to be mad at us? Leonard?
Ziggy. No, I mean, Leonard will probably be like, maybe a little disappointed, but I don't think he's going to be angry. Then again, I mean, you'd think if
All right, I'm back.
I mean, I've spent a whole life being a disappointment to father figures, so...
I mean, if he didn't want things to go a little sideways, he probably shouldn't have put us in charge, right?
He knows us. He knows what we do.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like...
You know me.
Yeah.
Are you guys going to take any actions while you're on the cruise, or are you just going to enjoy it?
I think we're going to talk to Leonard when it's just, the three of us.
Like when you guys retire to your chambers at the end of the exciting evening?
Yeah.
Get Bran out of here. Get on, Bran. Get out of here. All right, so you guys sitting around pretty wiped out. You pull out your tarot deck, flip to Leonard Cohen, and begin focusing on it, and the image just feels and remains cold. It doesn't seem to be communicating.
Guys, Leonard's not answering.
Believe it or not, Leonard isn't at home.
Brilliant.
Oh. Okay.
Well, so Dave, if I plane shift us, can we in theory get back to Leonard's plane, like in his area?
Let's take a look at the plane shift spell.
Okay. Would you like me to read it, or you want to read it?
Yeah, please. If you got it in front of you.
I do. You move yourself or some other creature to another plane of existence or alternate dimension. If several willing persons link hands in a circle, as many as 8 can be affected by the plane shift at the same time. Precise accuracy as to a particular arrival location is on the intended plane is nigh impossible. For the material plane, you can reach any other plane, though you appear 5 to 500 miles, 5D percentile, from your intended destination. Plane shift transports creatures instantaneously and then ends. The creatures need to find other means if they want to travel back.
All right. It looks like you also need a metal rod attuned to the plane of travel. You probably have, you've got plenty of metal rods from the Tower of Song, so that shouldn't be a problem. You want to hold hands in a circle over here and see how close you can plane shift?
Before I do that, maybe I want to grab a fork off the
just making silverware.
We're pilfering things.
Yeah, and attune it to this plane, just to have it.
Ah,
good idea. You're so smart, man.
All right. What do you say, guys? Shall we give
Chris,
him the French
you
goodbye?
made just a little robot voice.
I
I gotta look
guess.
this term
I
up.
mean,
French goodbye, like au revoir, and then a smooch, like
is
a
this
French
different?
kiss.
Did you? I mean, is this as opposed to an Irish goodbye?
Well, yeah, it's the same thing. It depends on what ethnicity you are, as to what you say. Like the French will call it the Irish goodbye. I don't know. The English call it both the French or the Irish goodbye kind of deal.
Right on.
The PC way to say
well,
is
if by
ghosting
French
them.
goodbye, if by French goodbye you mean not use a plane shift and the spell fails and you just stay on the boat, then yeah, that you use a French goodbye. You are definitely summoning the power of the spell, and it's not working.
Hell
There's
yeah,
something
dude. Woke up has got
blocking
the
you.
best voice ever.
Why don't I try my means of jumping around, even if I don't really have the ability, because I don't have good location for Leonard's plane. I mean, want to just see if it's affecting everyone's ability to jump around or what?
So we go like back to your time.
We could go anywhere. Like, I could take us back. We could go, to Odorus's place if you want to go back to the poop castle in hell. I just want to.
Not really.
I just want to see if things are working. If there's something keeping us, like, no matter what, or if it's just a problem with that of trying to get to Leonard. Like, I just want to sort of test out and see what things are doing.
Yeah, let's go back to your time if we can, because it's like way better than Odorus's place, right?
I mean, there's less poop.
Yeah, better.
I'm yearning for the open road, a dark, dusty path ahead of me lined by trees and a small, quaking lantern in the distance. Right next to a small tavern and inn. That's what I was.
All right.
I'm trying to go on vacation, boys.
Then all right, the Plague Central it is.
The time shifting isn't working either. All methods of leaving this boat seem to be failing.
Should I try to dispel maybe there's a magic shield around us? Maybe there's something preventing us that's magic here?
Is it like a spellcraft check to see if it's this boat, Dave, or if it's some other thing?
Yeah, roll spellcraft. So tell me what you think. And Lagwood, if you want to start dispelling, that's totally up to you too. It's definitely some sort of abjuration barrier. Whether it's confined to the boat or not is you're unsure about.
Do I think that our attempts have been noticed?
Oh, that's a good question. Well, there is that big 75-inch flat screen scrying panel in the background. I don't know. If this is like some high-tech magic stuff in here, then probably someone's aware of it. Or maybe not. I don't know. How many powerful magicians are here on this boat?
Guys, I thought there wasn't any magic in this realm.
And 3 of them were here.
Who would be trying to keep us on this boat?
So, hold on a second. How can we see? We have a window out to. Is there a porthole or a window out to sea that we can see how far we are from land?
No, this room does not have a boat, or it does not have a window. A port. A port.
Well, I guess, guys, we're gonna have to talk to David Bowie because
Yeah, he's keeping us. He's holding us captive at this point.
yeah,
I mean, we're free to walk around the boat, and you can fly, Lagboot. I think he's just keeping us from magically getting out of here.
I'm getting like physically like antsy. Everyone can kind of sense my anxiety as I kind of pace around the room. Guys, how do we get out of here?
there's a door right over here, like this, man. It'll be okay.
God damn it! How are you so calm?
I got this big bat, man. Yeah, walk softly. What did someone ever say that, Delaware? I don't know. That sounds. I might like.
You should
I
coin
might
that
coin
phrase,
that.
bro. That's a good one.
Yeah, like
Walk
You
softly.
should absolutely be the first person to ever talk about speaking softly and carrying a big stick.
yeah,
Brilliant.
I'm doing that stuff, guys.
I said carry a big stick.
Yeah, I guess we have to like non-passive aggressively deal with this situation. I really don't want to like kick a guy's ass that's pretending to be crippled in a wheelchair, but I'll do it for my freedom.
So I like walk up to the scrying screen, and I start like fiddling with it a little bit, and I see if I can conjure any images of anyone in the realm that we might be able to communicate with through this or watch, like David Bowie. I try and find David Bowie in the scrying screen to see what he's doing.
I catch it as soon as I see him doing that. I think I'm gonna just go over and offer to help. Being a Mike more familiar with screens.
I like
Sure,
scoff.
so-
I like look at you and scoff and like, and just
Hey.
like let you take over.
No offense. No offense. I just I thought maybe I might
You're like,
have
oh,
some-
this is QLED. This is pretty good tech.
Yeah, like I just thought I might be able to, instead of having you just guess, like I might be able to help.
You got to use magic device score.
No.
Or what kind of skill were you planning on rolling for this?
Knowledge engineering.
All right, you find an on-off switch, and there's like a frickin' HDMI 2 and 3 and stuff like that. None of it. What'd you roll?
I didn't yet. You just started telling me what I.
Okay, so that's what you see. Why don't you roll it?
Yeah. So that's. There we go.
I've lost the sidebar here. All right.
18.
All right. Yeah, you can't really figure this thing out. It doesn't work like you'd expect it to, apparently.
Okay. See, I'm not trying to say I'm better than you. Just thought I might be able to take a look.
And I harumph.
You do-
From the side.
You do,
I harumph.
you do manage to bring up. Tell you what, you do with an 18's pretty good. So you do pull up an exterior shot of the vessel, and it's just breaking waves and very far out at sea.
So there's no land in sight on the screen.
No.
Something tells me we may have gotten hoodwinked. Should we go up to the
Hey, Barker,
deck
what's
of the
up,
ship,
dude?
guys, and see what's going on, man?
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
that's,
Hell yeah.
That's my plan. I don't want to hang out in here.
I don't think I've got a deck prepared for us. Why don't we just head back here? You guys get lost. You guys can't find the way to above board.
I see Bran hiding over there.
He's not hiding that. He's actually down here enjoying himself immensely. He waves at you.
Hey man, so how's it hanging?
You guys are moving down there. It's a bit of a walk. Ta 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 ta.
I'll try not to step in anything squishy.
Yeah, good luck with that. He sees you coming over and he like excuses himself and towels off a little bit. And he's like, "Oh, hey gentlemen, how are you enjoying it?"
Could use a little fresh air. It's lovely. I'm a little, seasick, a little stuffy. Could use the salt air in my face, you know?
I have, pardon me while I get my bearings here. This ship was just built, and I don't exactly remember the way up to the top. What about a little spell that dispels the heebie-jeebies?
Does that come like?
I'm sorry?
Does that spell like come in a highball glass or something, man?
Oh, I just thought you were a master of healing arts. You'd have something for it.
Oh yeah, no, totally, man. Yeah. Let's give you.
Should I concentrate on detecting magic first, guys, and see? I mean, or like, see if we can, if I can divine the nature of this magical aura around us.
I mean, I think that's a great idea. I mean, this is the dungeon master talking here.
Yeah.
You don't have to make a committee choice about that.
Yeah. I mean, you don't need our.
It's freaking. Yeah, you cast the spell and the whole thing is magical. It's very magical. You take a moment to focus and peer through your third eye, and I have been dropped out of the game. Let me rejoin. And you see that it is all very strongly just a well-fabricated illusion. Everything, that everywhere you look. Oh, there's Gabriel. He's not illusion. Oh, there's Delaware. He's not illusion. But everywhere else you look, the party attendees, Bran, the ship, this mast, this floorboard here, it is seriously disconcerting.
So I send it. Oh,
Gabe, you notice that lag boot is now looking legitimately actually queasy.
Yeah, let's
So I wipe the sweat from my brow because I'm starting to realize what's going on, and I send a message to everybody inside of their heads, and I say, "Hey guys, this whole thing is an illusion. We should try and dispel the magic and see where exactly we are."
Okay.
Is it like, are we not actually even on a boat?
We don't know, man.
God damn it.
Can I do a spellcraft check, Dave?
Yeah, you want to cast a detect magic or something too?
Yeah. Yeah, I got detect magic.
Sure. So yeah, you look around, opening your third eye, and frickin' A, man, you've never been immersed in so much magic as you are right now, and it's pretty nauseating.
That's gross. That's like Keystone Light, guys. Not even Keystone Ice. That's how I feel right now.
Bran looks kind of like distracted, like he's like, I'm gonna go back to what I'm doing.
Let's
confront Bran.
Well, no, I'm gonna dip into my token bag. Let's hope that I have
Yeah.
these.
Do something
Uh,
cool, bro.
all right, so I'm gonna do a remove sickness on Bran, dumping a spell.
Remove sickness.
Yeah.
Okay. What?
Quell feelings of illness and nausea on a target.
Well, Bran wasn't complaining of it. You guys came to him complaining about it.
I was, yeah, in case you couldn't tell, I was bullshitting to explain
Yeah,
why
but-
we want to get out. Not you, Dad.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, never mind. What does Bran look like with my third eye?
Well, it's detect magic. He's just very magical illusion magic, probably because he's really David Bowie.
All right. Interesting. Yeah, no, we just kind of want to like go outside, man.
Can you help us with that?
I guess if you maybe, I think that door over there might be a way to a hallway that may take you past a bunch of cabins that may take you up to the top of the stairs.
Well, let's roll, man.
You literally.
Yeah.
No, I think I'll just continue enjoying the pleasure barge, which I've worked very hard to put together for you this in a short amount of time.
Yeah, like what do you think the ETA on us getting back to King's Landing and like kind of, draining the swamp and stuff is, man?
Oh, we will be back on the morrow.
Oh, on the morrow, okay. Well, you guys want to try and find some fresh air? For now?
Do. I absolutely do.
All right, you follow his instructions, go through this door freaking over here that looks like a mirror or something. And then there's, in fact, a hallway and then some stairs. You guys have to turn detect magic off to move freely through here because it's like it's so disorienting. It's like Funhouse if you guys try to walk around with detect magic on. You guys get back to the out on top of the boat. Sails are billowing. There's trees and the pagoda. There's T-Pain and Abe Vigoda up there in the corner, far off.
All right, cast some detect magic again.
Still everywhere you look. I guess not the sky.
Not the sky.
Mm-hmm.
So, are we actually on a boat?
Yeah, you're actually on a boat. Ocean's out there. You don't see anything magical out there beyond the boat.
So we're on a magical boat with a magical barrier around us. I mean, I don't know if I want to just dispel magic because then we'll just plop down in the center of the ocean.
Yeah. Do we see any
Well, you know that an illusion spell isn't going to be able to keep you from like falling into the ocean. So because it's all illusion, you don't
sense.
like you're peering around, looking very carefully for some like conjuration or evocation or something that would produce something solid. You're not seeing it. It's all illusion.
I don't know if we're on this boat at all, gentlemen. I say.
Well, I think we're on a boat. Hey, T-Pain, are we on a boat?
You're on a boat, y'all.
So let's just party with T-Pain for tonight and go back to King's Landing tomorrow.
Hold on.
Are we trapped?
Live boot, you can fly, right?
I can fly.
Great. Here's what I'm gonna do. I want you to stand. Will you do me a favor? I want you to stand at the edge here. I'm gonna try to jump into the water. If I'm successful, I need someone to like get me back up on the boat so I don't drown. But if I fail, that means we can't leave this boat.
Well, why don't I just fly out and see if I can leave myself instead of putting you in mortal danger in order to accomplish this task. What do you think?
Yeah, I like not being in mortal danger. I'm just trying to.
Yeah, I don't know
Yeah,
what's going to happen to
let's
you
do it.
if you jump off this boat. So let me just try and fly up and fly out a little bit, like out above the deck, and then off to the side to see if I can leave the area of the boat and fly over the water.
Yeah, that doesn't seem to be a problem. You take off, you fly up past the sails, get a little distance, 360 around the place. Hey, there's a seagull. What's up, seagull? Yeah.
No land in sight, though.
No.
Here, Lagboot, why don't you'll take the deck with Leonard and try and get up out of this field, like fly up there and see if you can talk to him.
Am I able to pull out one of those tarot cards while I'm flying and try and summon him, or?
Yeah, it's still dead, still cold, just like a normal card.
I like try and gently coast back down and touch down next to him and say, guys, this is really weird. Seems to me that this illusion is one of the most powerful powerful pieces of magic I've ever seen.
Well, that's a downer. Do we just wait till tomorrow and see if, like, we get back to King's Landing?
Yeah, at this point, I don't see another option, sir. We cannot teleport out. I'm terrified to just dispel this illusion. But we could try and dispel the illusion and see where that leaves us. We could be in an entirely different place. Who knows where Bran is taking us?
Yeah. I don't like being somewhere I'm not.
Well,
It
I
is a
just don't
pleasure
like-
cruise.
I don't like being somewhere that I'm forced to be, man.
Is T-Pain even real?
Good question.
I don't like this one bit.
Is T-Pain real, Dave?
He's magical, if you're looking through your magic glasses.
I know he's magical. But
I've got to mute him, Barker, but that's
Is he
okay,
real?
man. That's okay. I'm still getting
How are you
used to
going
this
to
whole
test
thing.
that?
Sorry about that. Session's
well,
been going on today
Through my magical glasses, does he
for
look like
32
T-Pain? or-
minutes.
So
you don't have
your
to stay
detect
quiet,
magic
man. I'm
magical
happy that you're
glasses
here.
only allows you to know whether or not something is magical. A little bit
This
of
is
an
so cool,
essence
though.
of
This is so
what
cool.
sort and power the magic
We're
is.
on this boat.
Like you can look at like a wand with a first level spell on it and be like, that's a first level spell, probably, maybe a cantrip, I don't know. And then that over there is definitely an artifact. But you can't it doesn't give you true seeing. It doesn't give you identify powers even.
Right. Okay. Well, I mean, he's magic, man. So who knows?
What time is it? Is it getting later in the evening, or is it still like early evening?
The sun is just about to touch the horizon.
Yeah, I mean, guys, I think we make a good show of it and, party and stuff tonight. Don't want to seem weird or uncool. And then tomorrow we'll see if we can get out of this mess. Does that sound good?
I'm sorry, I missed what you said. Can you repeat it?
Oh, like we party like it's our jobs, man, because we're pretty good at partying, and we don't want to seem uncool, but then tomorrow, if we're not back at King's Landing, we'll put the screws to David Bowie.
Yeah, why don't we, instead of partying, though, because of our circumstance, maybe we should retreat to our quarters and rest and see if we can't You know, maybe we do. Oh, we rest before we came here, didn't we? We're full. Everything's.
Mhm. You did
Yeah.
just try a couple of plane spells and flying spells and stuff like that.
I'm
And
saying,
I may want to change up if we're going to be going at this guy and we don't know what we're doing. I may want to memorize some specific spells for combat.
no, I'm saying like
Let's grab some
we don't-
libations
we don't-
on the way back to the room then.
yeah, no, like we'll
And
make a look of it like we're partying,
Okay.
but you know, maybe not go too hard in the paint tonight. And be fresh for tomorrow.
That sounds like a great plan. And then if,
Okay.
like you said, if it doesn't work out, that guy in the wheelchair, David Bowie, he's getting done in.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, all right. We'll pretend to party.
Clever. We will continue at a further date. This is suspense is high. What did Abe Vigoda and T-Pain know? Why were they there in the pagoda? What is David Bowie even planning? Why don't these spells work? All and more on the Next Bardo. I really like this infographic from this article you sent, Dylan.
Yeah.
Apparently, so the English say both an Irish goodbye and a French goodbye as just ghosting. French, Polish, and Russians all call it leaving the English way. And then Germans call it the Polish exit. So it seems like everybody's got to be
Shitting on
Uh,
everybody else. This is fucked up, man. That's fucked up.
I mean,
It's
yeah,
so nationalist.
it is very nationalist. That's why you just say that you're ghosting. Then you know you're only dissing on the ghosts.
Yeah, you're not invoking the nationalism.
and I've never heard them complain about nothing,
Yeah, ghost.
or at least nothing that has anything to do with me.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Oh, also, while we're at it, I'm gonna make us some bucklers and some rings, some magic bucklers and some magic rings.
I have decided, gentlemen, to go with color spray and grease. So some more CC spells.
Nice. Did you look at mirror image?
I did,
Like
and
who?
I thought about.
Yeah.
I do have ray of fire already instead of. So I might not go controlled fireball and go mirror image because that seems like a really good defensive spell. So,
Yeah, it's really good.
and I'm almost dying all the time. So,
Mirror image is a lower level
Here you go.
than
oh, I thought mirror
Fireball.
image was the high level spell. Oh,
It's
I
not
don't know.
that
I'll
high
have to look
level.
at it. I'll
It's,
have to look at it again.
it's a
Second.
second level spell.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm looking them up right now. I think color spray is a first level spell.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you told me to get a first and third.
Let's review what I said. You need 1 second and 1 third level spell.
That's what you put in chat?
That's the. I said I just need 1 second and 1 third level sorcerer spell for you, and he's responded to that saying grease and color spray.
You did say 1 second and 1/3. I'm so okay. Sorry about that. That's it. So we'll do
cool.
mirror image and grease.
I think grease.
I
is
do
like
believe grease is a
first.
first level spell
So
too.
which,
Here, let me-
so color spray is a first level spell as well.
Yeah.
Or is that a third level?
Grease and color spray are both first level spells.
Why would I? Okay, I guess I was.
So
Yeah.
let's.
We
I
are
wanna
short
look-
a third level spell.
I want to look and see. So mirror image is freaking great. Lag boot. Basically, when you cast it, I think it's like anywhere from 5 to 8 like lag boots spring up around you and move
Ninth
around and screw
Level
you.
at 9th level, it's 4 to 7.
4 to 7. Okay. But every time like a monster makes an attack, Dave has to roll a dice to see if like you're one in the 8 because like you make the 8th one, say. So like there's a 1 in 8 chance that you get hit,
Mm-hmm.
and if it's not you, it's a double that just like disintegrates. So like as the spell goes on, it's like a greater chance that it'll hit you, but like usually for 2 or 3 rounds, like you don't get smacked. And
Yeah,
that's
it's
pretty
like
freaking sweet.
yeah. I mean, all the mirror images are going off and doing lag booty things. Like, oh,
Yeah.
to choose which one to swing at. And essentially, so say you get 8 of them, you essentially get uh, like a 70% miss chance, and it increases every time. Like if they attack you and it would have hit, and it hits one of the images as well, one of the images disappears, and you get all these free not getting hit by things.
Okay. So let me figure this out, and I'll have it for you guys.
There is Greater Grease, which is a 5th level spell.
Yeah, I want to look too, because I'm sure I can find some more awesome 3rd level spells.
There are some really cool ones in here. I've already got Dispel Magic, which is awesome. I guess
3rd level's where
I was
3rd
wrong
level's
originally.
where it really starts coming online. There's Fireball, there's Lightning Bolt.
Mm-hmm.
Analyzed Dwemer is good. That would help you out on this boat.
But is that a...
That's like a 6th level spell.
Yeah, I was thinking... I must have had that one wrong when I first told you guys I wanted it.
You are right. That is a 6th level spell.
Wow. Okay, I don't know how I missed that. But that's a freaking awesome spell, and I want it when I get it, because... All right. I'll look a little closer, but...
You want to make these bucklers while you're holing down in your room tonight, and tell people what you're making, rings and bucklers?
I do. So I want to make. I mean, I think it makes most sense to make like the fire resistance bucklers, right? Does that sound good to you, Dave?
Well, for everyone but Lagboot, I don't think you can make more than 10 fire resistance, and Lagboot is just naturally that good.
Well, damn. Yeah, I didn't know what his resistance was. And then
we can come up with a... So you were talking about a buckler that looked like a clock that he could wear around his neck.
Yeah.
Lagboot, do you have any ideas about what kind of powers that could have?
Shit. I don't know. What would be good for me, guys? Haste, something like that. Just like.
You don't have to think in terms of like mechanics. Just like what kind of magic would it be cool to have a clock wear around your neck? We can figure out what the mechanics are. Haste is pretty clocky. Slow could work as well. Time manipulation. That's something that
Yes.
Delaware is kind of a master of. If you guys all work together, you guys can probably make a clock that messes with the flow of time. It could do like the rewind before the bass drops. You know?
Or how about just a small orb area around me when I touch it, and it slows projectiles in that side of the orb when they get close. So maybe I can duck out of the way once in a fight or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Would that be cool? It's like slow time bubble, basically.
That would be like an arrow deflection.
Mm-hmm.
So if the shield protects the wielder as if he had deflect arrows. Once per round, when he'd normally be struck by a ranged weapon, you make a DC 20 reflex save. If you succeed, the shield deflects the weapon. Got to be not flat-footed. So basically, like, yeah, like arrows get shot at you, and you can be like barrel and change time around it. Also, a spell resistance buckler could work to basically do the same thing with spells, or yeah, like it could be like you know, you make a shield attack and you make them slowed. I don't know.
So, I know that you've been pretty hip to using both. You've been like the switchboard for the party, sending a lot of messages, and I was thinking maybe there are third level spells kind of along those lines. Sorry, I'm derailing what you guys were talking about, and I apologize.
Oh, that's all good.
Does the deflect arrows thing kind of strike you fancy? Lagboot?
I mean, I like that idea. I like that idea. I'm okay with that. It would also be nice, because I don't know if all of us can do this, but there are definitely like languages that I don't understand, and I bet there are some that you guys don't understand. So I'm wondering if when I touch the amulet, I can understand any language, which I think is a third level spell?
That would be tongues or comprehend languages.
Tongues,
Allows
yeah.
you to read and write and speak. Comprehend languages, I think, just lets you read and write, or
Tongues
just
was the
read
one I
other
was
languages.
Seeing. That'd be cool. Just a thought. I want to have a lot of. I want to help.
Tongues
you guys
is a
out.
third level spell if you're thinking about third level spells to get.
Yeah, let's
other,
do that.
Other ones,
Let's do
Arcane
that for
Sight.
Yeah, I want to do
It's
that.
like
one,
detect
though.
magic, but a lot more faster. And then you also didn't you cast detect alignment on Bran at one point in time, and it failed because you didn't guess the right alignment. There's a third level spell called Arasight, which just allows you to see all of the alignments. There's also a third level spell called Pierce Disguise. It allows you to see through magical disguises, whether it's an illusion or a polymorph. I don't know. Some choices there. All right, guys, I got to get going.
All right, man. I'll see you later.
Peace.
Just make
Thank
sure
you,
we
guys.
inscribe the clock with the phrase 911 as a joke.
Yes. Okay.
At least in your town. Dude, I
Yeah.
haven't read an article about it, but I saw a headline that said Flava Flav sent a cease and desist to Bernie Sanders.
Oh, I missed that. Here's what we should do. When I touch the clock, it sends out a tweet automatically that I'm still live on Twitch. How's that?
It is definitely what's going
Done.
on. That is part of the magic.
Done.
That's just some of the magic.
All right, guys.
See you guys later. Have a great one.
Good gaming, gents.
Yeah, man, totally.
Cheers.
Hey, Chris Simon,
Yep.
what do you think about Mike Bloomberg?